Hi, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. It's a long weekend for us here in the United States. And if you are traveling this weekend, please be safe. And for those that are staying home, also please be safe. Have a wonderful and safe weekend to all. Is it just me, or has anybody else noticed that Without a Crystal Ball is no longer promoting and speaking that much about her Netflix docuseries 7M? That she claimed she couldn't have done without Wilmer Valderrama's production company.
I would not have been able to do this project without Wilmer Valderrama's production company and his executive producer, Jessica.
And she worked on it from the inception.
I have been working on this series since the inception of this.
So let's discuss this a bit. The 7M Netflix docuseries is about to drop in, I think, about 6 days. And Katie Joy seems to be very quiet. At one point, she was posting constantly about them, from how she was, as I said, involved, to proving she was involved, and then things went quiet. She did post, but she wasn't as bold as she usually was. Now she is covering the Diddy situation. But let's start with this post of hers. I had to share this with you guys because this chick really cannot help herself. And I had a good laugh reading this post. She states, "Hey friends, please follow me on Instagram for all the updates. I am not new to this story. I have been covering the situation extensively. I am aware of all the bodyguards, Gene Deal, Aubrey O'Day, Jaguar Wright, Roger Bonds, and so many others that have spoken out about the situation. I have probably watched every interview 3 times. Yeah, right. I have been covering the lawsuits, have the records, and I am aware of the legal component of this case. This is a federal case, and he will go be indicted." It's only a matter of time. I've even chatted with Aubrey O'Day. I have several people helping me collect information, including ex-girlfriends of other hip-hop artists and lawyers. Follow me here, and she gives her Instagram handle. This story is very complex. There are a lot of theories about the deaths. I will only say that his death should be reopened. That's my opinion. Thanks. Really, Katie Joy? Which 3 interviews exactly have you watched? There are so many interviews in regard to the situation, and let's not talk about the amount of interviews alone that Jaguar Wright has done. When she said she is aware of the legal components, is she? Katie Joy is a self-proclaimed legal analyst, so if you do want to watch her coverage of this, I also suggest you do your due diligence and actually fact-check what she is covering, and actually watch real lawyers that are covering this. I will actually leave links to other YouTube lawyers that are actually covering this case, so I'll leave that in the description box. She also states that she has several people helping her collect information. Does this mean that she has a team again? If you don't know, the ex-girlfriend of the hip-hop star that she speaks about, I'm assuming she's talking about Flo Rida's baby mama. And she also states that she has lawyers helping her. Shouldn't her lawyer solely be focused on her defamation lawsuit, which is still active? She seems very desperate for people to follow on Instagram because she is losing followers. Complex is quite an understatement in regard to this case. It is also absolutely triggering, and what she is trying to sell people to follow her and depend on her for updates on the story seems quite misleading. To me, it seems as though she is so far behind, and she is reporting on certain situations as if they are the latest updates, which is so far from the truth. And I'm referencing how in one of her posts she makes mention of Kimora Simmons. When Kim Porter did pass away, Kimora Simmons was very vocal and speaking up and against P. Diddy in regard to the death of her friend Kim. But as of recently, she is no longer speaking negatively about him. Let's not forget, Katie Joy is still facing and involved in an ongoing defamation lawsuit. And she makes this post. Diddy's career is done. Arrest imminent after disturbing footage of incident with Cassie goes viral. Diddy did it. Diddy done. Diddy did it. It's like, when will she learn? When is she gonna get it? She cannot help herself. She just cannot help herself. Going back to the 7M docuseries and her silence on that, besides her playing victim and how Robert Shinn is using commentary channels like me and others to smear her. She has not posted anything about the docuseries of late, but she did post this big update. Without a Crystal Ball can exclusively reveal that two more members of the 7M Films TikTok cult on the verge of defecting and leaving the group. Now hold on. Is 7M a cult and Shekinah Church is a cult? So both these entities are cults, because she says 7M Films TikTok cult. Please let me know. Without giving away the details, the members are not Miranda or James Derrick. The members are working on a way out and trying to figure out full disconnection from Robert Shinn. Their desire to leave has been an ongoing plan that even led them to find housing outside of Robert Shinn's control. The source also stated that there appeared to be no movement of Miranda and James leaving, and that specifically James seemed content where he was at in the group, allegedly. That's all for now. A little too late for allegedly and all that bullshit. And another thing is that, why would Katie be broadcasting during this time? And if she states that they are cults, why would she jeopardize, or even maybe jeopardize, them leaving by actually advertising their departure? It just makes no sense. And also, it's not that hard to figure out who she's talking about. And not that I would say who it is, but like I said, it's not that hard to figure out. Then today, she posted this. This woman is beyond brave and a survivor. News is beginning to spread about the upcoming docuseries about Robert Shinn and his alleged cults. While the series explores the stories of dancers being lured into a cult, there is more than 20 years of history connected to the group that is also uncovered. Brave survivors of the group who joined as young teens shared their heart-wrenching stories about the trauma and abuse they experienced in Robert's alleged cult. The above picture was shared in the trailer of the series. This woman is a testament of bravery, courage, and survival. There are so many people that have been impacted and hurt by this group. Many of the survivors feared speaking out. Thankfully, a couple former members that joined more than 20 years ago will be featured. Their stories will impact and help so many other people trapped inside similar groups. The series is coming to Netflix on the 29th of May, 2024. Now, going back to the trail of the docuseries and her no longer making it about herself, do you guys possibly think that she was spoken to and was told to stop promoting the docuseries and making it about herself? Because it was creating drama and doing more harm than good by her promoting the docuseries. As I mentioned, from the trailer she promoted, her voice was in the trailer. But when Netflix put their trailer out on their YouTube channel, her voice was no longer in the trailer.
Number 11, Melanie, you fill my heart every day. Please don't let that go away.
7M, an entertainment company founded by Robert Shinn, who's also the pastor of LA-based Shekinah Church.
First, it was just, let's get Miranda out of this, and now it's turned into, wow, all of these dancers are involved in this.
Men and women travel to LA with their big dream of being on stage and just get wrapped up in a lot of things that aren't fair for them.
7M, an entertainment company founded by Robert Shinn, who's also the pastor of LA-based Shekinah Church.
And like I said, Katie Joy made it very clear that she was involved, and she was even bragging how she is so well connected because she made this post. It's not me pitching a new docuseries to two separate production companies. Oh yes, that's exactly what I did today. A story that needs exposure, the real story. They said they were super interested. Now, if you remember when she was talking about how she was there with Jessica when pitching the 7M docuseries to Netflix, she feels that she has made it. And if she has, good for her. But maybe she should do things the right way, not make a docuseries before allegations are proven in a court of law and the victims have justice, and maybe also be a bit more humble. Well, you guys, that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a safe and wonderful rest of your day. Please be safe out there, be kind to one another, and don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.